Good morning, students. I am Monica Elawat from Department of Computer Science in Government PG College for Women Rohtak. Today we discuss about transmission media in our subject data communication and networking. Okay, now I am sharing some content with you about data transmission, or we can say transmission media. Wait for a minute. Now we discuss about transmission media. Transmission medium can be broadly defined as anything that can do data transfer from source to destination. Suppose we are sitting on a table and we communicate with one another. Basically, we transfer our data from one person to another, and data transmission is through air, that is the wireless media. Now we see the classification of transmission media. Transmission media are divided into two types. One is guided media and second one is unguided media. Guided media means wired media, or unguided media means wireless media. Guided media is divided into further three types: twisted pair cable, coaxial cable and the fiber optic cable. Twisted pair cable is divided into two types. One is shielded and second one is unshielded twisted pair. Unguided or wireless media is divided in only one part, that is a free space. Free space is further categorized in three types. One is radio wave, second is microwave and third one is infrared waves. First is guided media or wired media. Guided media means with the help of wire we transfer our data from source to destination. Guided media is used for point to point communication. Means we know previously what is our source and where is our destination. Then we use guided media. Example of guided media are twisted pair cable, coaxial cable and the fiber optic cable. Second is unguided media, unguided or wireless media. In this media, signal energy propagates in the form of unguided electromagnetic waves. Example of unguided media are radio, micro and infrared waves. Firstly, we discuss about twisted pair cable. What is the twisted pair cable? Twisted pair cables are usually made of copper and a pair of wires are twisted together to reduce interference by adjacent wires, as shown in figure. See figure. We see twisted pair cables. One wire is twisted on the another. In this, one wire is used for transfer of electromagnetic signal and one wire is used for earthing, or we can say ground reference. Receiver uses the difference between the two. If two wires are parallel to each other, noise or crosstalk may affect one wire and difference between two levels will vary. Telephones lines are used in basically in local area communication, local area network, local telephone communications and for short distance transmission. Now see the advantage of twisted pair cable. First advantage is easy to install, manpower to repair and service are easily available. Second advantage is signal can travel through several kilometers without amplification. We don't need any amplifier in short distance. Twisted pair cables can used for both digital and analog transmission. Their costs are low in short distance and large for long distance. They are very flexible and easy to connect. They have low weight. What are the disadvantages? First disadvantage is they are very thin in size, so easily break. Second disadvantage, it has a low bandwidth. Third disadvantage is higher error rate when the line length is more than 100 meters because it is easily affected by Morse signals. And the last disadvantage is that it can support only up to 10 Mbps and not support after 10 Mbps. Next is types of twisted pair cables. Basically two types of twisted pair cables. One is shielded and second is unshielded. See figure 4.3. First is UTP, that is unshielded twisted pair. In this no metal shielding are done. Second, STP cable means shielded twisted pair cables. In this metal shields are present over the conductors, and after that for protection we cover with plastic covers are present. Now question is where we use twisted pair cable. What are the applications of twisted pair cable? First application is in telephone lines to carry voice and data channels. Second advantage is local area network. In third advantage, integrated service digital network, we use twisted pair cables. Next, guided media, unguided media is twisted pair cable. After twisted pair cable we discuss coaxial cable. Coaxial cable consists of a central copper wire surrounded by PVC insulations over which a sleeve of copper mesh is placed. See figure 4.4. First is inner conductor. After that we are doing shielded. After that we apply plastic cover for extra protection. Coaxial cables is a good combination of high bandwidth and excellent noise immunity. For 1 kilometer cables, data rate of 10 Mbps is feasible. Coaxial cables are used for cable TV and long transmission within the telephone system. Now advantage of coaxial cable. First advantage is extra shielding is present. So for longer distance at higher data rate we can prefer coaxial cable. Coaxial cable can be used for both analog and digital data transmission. They are relatively cheap as compared to fiber optic cables. Easy to handle, excellent noise immunity, large bandwidth and low losses, and less attenuation as compared to twisted pair cable. Next is disadvantage of coaxial cable. Coaxial cables are more expensive, not compatible to twisted pair cables and heavy as compared to twisted. Because we are doing extra shielding, so size automatically increase and become heavy as compared to twisted pair cables. Next is the characteristics of coaxial cable. These are the characteristics. First characteristics is extra shielding done, so better noise immunity as compared to previous one. Second characteristic is large bandwidth and low losses. Next advantage, they are costlier to twisted pair cable but cheaper to fiber optic cables. Next characteristic, it has a data rate of 10 Mbps which can be increased with the increased diameter of the inner conductor. Next characteristic is they are easy to install. Next is attenuation is less as compared to twisted pair cables. Application of coaxial cable कहाँ पे use कर रहे हैं? First in telephone network, second in cable TV. In telephone network, for short distance we prefer twisted pair cable and for long distance we prefer coaxial cable. Next in digital transmission we use coaxial cable. In thick Ethernet we use coaxial cable. Next is fiber optic cable. Fiber optic cable, this is made of glass or plastic and transmits signal in the form of light signal. We see in previous twisted pair cable and coaxial cable, we transmit signal in the electromagnetic format, not in light. But in fiber optic cable, we transmit light signal. See figure 4.5. Fiber optic cables are made up of glass core. After this cladding is done and after for protection we apply plastic or protective covering कह सकते हो. Next है electrical signal. We receive electrical signal and if we want to transfer data in optical fiber we have to convert the electrical signal to light waves. तो convert electrical signal to light waves through converters, then light waves pass through the optical fiber, and again if we want electromagnetic signal, then again converter is applied, and this converter convert light wave to electromagnetic waves. Next, advantages of fiber optic cable. They are high bandwidth, less signal attenuation, low error rate, and size is small. Size is very small. Size of optical fiber is similar to size of a human hair. Next advantage is immunity to electromagnetic interference, resistance to corrosive materials, lightweight, and can be used for both analog and digital transmission. These are the advantages. Now the disadvantages of optical fiber cable. First disadvantage is high cost. Cable and the interface are relatively more expensive than those of the guided media. They are very costly as compared to twisted pair cable and the coaxial cable. Second is unidirectional light propagations. They prefer only unidirectional, not bidirectional. Third disadvantage, installation and maintenance is difficult as compared to previous. If we want to install fiber optic cable, then we need professionals. Next disadvantage is this is a fixed point to point ground installation. Next are the characteristics of fiber optic cables. First characteristic is cost. They are more expensive than copper cable, means twisted pair cable and coaxial cable. Installation is difficult. Bandwidth capacity is high. In previous we use only 10 Mbps. In this up to 2 Gbps we use. Node capacity is also high. They can use around 75 nodes on a single collision domain. Attenuation, they has much low attenuation than copper wires, means twisted pair cables and coaxial cable. Resistance to corrosive materials, greater immunity to tapping, light waves, unidirectional light propagations. Okay, these are the basics of fiber optic cables. Now we see the types of optical fiber. Optical fiber are divided into two types. One is single mode and second is multi-mode. Single mode, according to name, it has use only one mode of transmission. In multi-mode, we use more than one mode for transmission. Multi-mode is further divided into two types, step index and the graded index. We see the difference between the single mode and the multi-mode. In single mode, diameter of core is from 8.3 to 10 microns, while in multi-mode, diameter of core is either 50 or 62.5. Single mode fiber have higher speed, multi-mode fiber have low speed. Single mode fiber has high cost equipment, they have low cost equipment. Higher bandwidth is available in single mode and the low bandwidth is available in multi-mode fibers. Now see the comparison of all wired media. We discussed three wired media: twisted pair cables, coaxial cables and the optical fiber cable. First comparison is based on the cost basis. Twisted pair cable has low cost, coaxial cable has moderate cost and optical fiber cable have high cost. Second factor is noise immunity. Twisted pair cable have low immunity noise, coaxial cable have higher than twisted pair and the optical fiber has highest noise immunity. This is best in all this. Okay, in weight basis, twisted pair cables has low or thin size, coaxial cable have high and optical fiber have lightweight. Okay students, these are the transmission media types, guided and the unguided. Today we discuss about only guided. In next class we discuss unguided transmission media, that is infrared, extra. Okay. So thank you all students.